is Willard Katsande, and good afternoon to all Telzim viewers. Willard Katsande is true Zimbabwean. I was born in Mtoko, but I grew up in Mtare, so I'm a mixture of Buja and Wasu. I grew up in the streets of Mtare, and my journey for football started when I was 6 years. We used to go to the stadium with my late father, who named me after Willard Kumalo. Yeah, he wanted me to play football, but yeah, here I am. I managed to fulfill his dream. It's always good to fulfill your parents' dream. Yeah, unfortunately, I grew up without a father because he passed on when I was 9. So yeah. Obviously, football changed a lot in my life, because if you look back, how I grew up, if it wasn't football, I don't think I was going to be where I am today, because the hardship hit when my father died, and my mom didn't have a job. We were a vendor, and sometimes she had to relocate to a rural area in Mtoko. But I knew that football would take me out of the situation I'm in, and I was dedicating everything to football. But even in the academics, as much as I wanted to go further than where I end up, but because of the finances, nobody paid the fees for me. But I knew that football would take me where I now want to be, and to change our lives situation. Yeah, if you look back and say where we are and where we come from, you could see that football has played a huge part in our lives as Katsandes. At the same time, everybody knows me because of football. Football can open the doors. Football can make you make good friends. Football can connect you to the world. Football make you see the world. So, football is the key where I am today. I'm the first one, but maybe the second one is my son is playing, and I hope he's gonna take the stick going forward. I don't want to put him under pressure, because nobody did that for me. It was just me and my passion. So him, I know he got big shoes to fill in. A lot of people will be telling him how good I was, how much I was dedicated to the game. I hope he's gonna also take the stick going forward, and maybe his kids also gonna inherit from him. But for now, I'm the first one. Let's hope I'm not the last one. Of course, the journey to play football is not easy where people think it is, because people end up seeing you on TV, but they don't know the struggle behind the camera, and the hard work you put behind the scenes. And if you look into football, is a competition. Somebody, somewhere, somehow also wants to get that little bit of a notch. The challenges were there, but you manage to overcome. Sometimes you sleep without eating. Sometimes you find in an environment whereby nobody appreciates you, nobody tells you how bad you are, negative comments. How can you overcome those kind of comments to be where you want to be tomorrow? So it's not an easy pathway, but I think everybody, they just woke up and play football. I started football in primary school in Mtare, Dangare Primary School. Then I went to high school, Sakova 2 High. Then from there I joined Division 2 by then, called Fantastic. The reason why I joined Division 2 was because when my mom relocated to Mtoko, my sister got pregnant by a guy, and the guy refused his responsibility. Then I had to leave junior football and go play with old people, so that I'm gonna earn a little bit of money to buy soap, to wash the nappies. Not like modern day now, where there's Kimbi's, Pampers. Back then, it was the nappies, so you don't need the soap and food for the child. So it was hard, but it made me build a character to be where I am. And from there, I moved to Division 1. From Division 1, we promoted Highway Football Club, and I played a little bit. Then I decided to say, you know what, I need to take my career to another level. Let me go to Harare. That's where I went to Ghana. Then Ghana, I went to South Africa. People give you some remarks, the potential. They'll be talking about the potential. There's a lot in this kid, you know. Then from there it gives you the courage. And some people, we passed by with my mom, she was a vendor, to tell how good I am. All these things get into me, and I knew exactly, like, this is something I know, something I love. So let me just give my best. And remember I told you, my dad once took me to watch a premiership team, Tanganda. I was playing versus Highlanders, where Willard Katsande was still playing there. So that one is on the vibe, the impact in the stadium. It was stuck with me. And you know, back then there was no technology the way it is today, whereby there were pictures, newspaper back of the pictures, the parade, you can see the national team, the dream team. Then you feel, okay, I play football, I also want to be in one of these pictures one day. You know, you'll be dreaming as a kid. Then you start continuously going in. Eventually things start opening up for me. The notable achievement is Willard Katsande. Willard Katsande. No, I'm joking. No, the thing is like the achievement I did with national team. National team comes before everything, you know. Playing for a national team, that was an achievement for me. Then it goes to club level. Obviously, when I left here, I was nobody in Zimbabwe. When I went to South Africa, playing in a great institution like Kaizer Chiefs, and I went there and left a mark as a legend. I went there as nobody, I left as a legend. Because if you look into what I've achieved at Kaizer Chiefs, is massive. I'm proud of myself. Because if you look at there's always foreigners, if I may say, coming to play for Kaizer Chiefs, and I'm still holding the record of playing lots of games for Kaizer Chiefs, which is 349. Just one game ahead of Tinashe Commercial, of which he was the legend. I'm not saying I was better than him, but you know, if you went to that category and you look back and sit there when I'm retired like now, I'm proud of myself. Like, at least I've left a blueprint in football circles, and whereby if my son is pursuing the same journey, he's going to be inspired with those kind of steps I took in my career. The biggest inspiration, I would say, that it was my dad, because he named me after Willard Katsande. Then you start following their path and hear, how much these guys have contributed to Zimbabwean football. But when my dad passed on, and my mom was everything, because at some point to make it into a primary school team, somebody wanted a bribe of a half bread of bread. Then I had to tell her, like, okay, I need to play this, because she knew exactly I love the game. Then she had to buy the bread for me to go give those guys for me to fit into the team. So she was an inspiration to the extent she lowered herself to that kind of a childish behavior, and she's still playing along. So that on its own was a lot for me. You know, the biggest sacrifice, I'll say, to leave your comfort zone. Because I grew up with buddies, you know, me and you, we are friends in Utare, you know, we go to that team, all of us, we go there, and this one goes there. Then when I say, guys, me, I'm leaving, I'm going to Harare to pursue my career, this is exactly my chance. And some of the guys were a bit oddish than me. They wanted to brainwash or something like that for me to stay there, like, no, it's not good there, whatever. But I went there. That was my turning point, you know, to leave your comfort zone, where a lot of people, because you are young or anything, they try to control, like, no, don't go, this is not good for you, something like that. But I realized, like, you know, at the end of the day, I need to change my situation in our family, because I grew up in a city whereby nobody appreciated me. I was more for a bench warmer, if I may say. Always I'm sitting on the bench. That particular moment I played in Harare, they see me, then say, okay, Because hey, even if I go back there, I'll go back sitting on the bench with these guys again. But these people appreciate me, and the money was a little bit better than where I come from, and they gave me assurance where I'm gonna be, And it was Kaizer Chiefs. May his soul rest in peace. He's the one that scouted me when I was playing in Harare. Then he changed my life. Then I'll take it like as a young boy getting that kind of guts to say, this is what I want to do. That one for me was the biggest sacrifice, because if I didn't do that, I don't know where I was going to be today. So I was 19.
And which team were you playing?
I was playing for Highway. Then I went to Harare. I was playing for Gunners. And we won the league because I joined them mid-season. We won the league. Then the next year, we just played Champions League. After Champions League, I just left around June. So I would just say I'll play one year, half of the season and half of the new season. The Gunners, then the next year was 2010 when we play CAF Champions League. Then I just left them in June. What motivates me is because I just wanted to change the lives of the guys who are not having hope wherever they are. I'm a village boy, but I managed to make it in through football, So what motivates me is like I just still want to achieve something each and every single day. I stopped playing the football, but I want to achieve something, which is I want to be the best coach in Zimbabwe. I want to be the guy who's going to change football in Zimbabwe, because to be where I am today is because of football. Football gave me everything. Football gave me friends. Football gave me life. Football gave me every stride I take in life, So I just want to give back to football. That's my biggest dream, to say if I can help the youth, if I can help the younger ones, the next generation, it can be in the motivational speaking, to just share my story, my path. It's now like I'm sitting here behind the camera. It looks so nice. Like it started like a movie. It ended up well. That story can inspire 2-3 people out there, and they're gonna say, you know what? If that guy can make it, I can also make it. So it's always good to have an inspiration. So I need to use my story out there for people to understand how it is to make it in football. When I left Zim going to South Africa, I never played for a big team. When I get to Kaizer Chiefs, it was something different in terms of the demands, in terms of the expectations. Because at Kaizer Chiefs, to just play one good game is not good enough, So I learned a lot of things during my stay at Kaizer Chiefs. Till I left. There was no easy game, because they were bound to judge you with what you've produced today, not what you've done 2-3 days ago. So it was an eye opener for how to see life, because get to Kaizer Chiefs, when you get into a street, everybody recognize you. You must know there comes with the pressure. When you don't do well, they complain about you. When you do well, they appreciate you. So it was good ride. If I sit back where I am now and look back and say, okay, yeah, there it makes sense, because it was hell of a journey with some ups and downs, but I really enjoyed the journey, because if you look at, if I didn't enjoy, I played, like I said, 349 games. I think I sit on the bench 4-5 games. The rest, I played all the games and I played every minute. So for me to retire where I am, I think I deserve, because I played a lot and I don't regret, and I feel like I've left everything when it comes to playing football inside the field of play, and I'm enjoying my retirement, and I am happy. For me, I can give you my honest opinion. That's for me. People have to call me right. That's for me. That's for me, not for everybody. Everybody, they have their own perspective about everything. For me, the game is far behind. So Zimbabwean football is far behind. And I don't blame players. Well, I blame us, the leadership, because I'm also joining there. I'm not a player anymore. I feel like we need to adapt to what's evolving in football. football is changing every single day. It's like lifestyle. Back then we didn't have cell phones, but we used to write a letter. But now there's cell phones. There's many applications to get contacting with the people. So don't stuck into the old way of doing things. We need to adapt because time is moving. It can be in the fashion way, wherever. Everything is moving. There's what's in, what's trending. So I feel like the game, the potential is there. Let's be honest. The potential is there. We just need to pay attention to details, to tick all the boxes when it comes to football. Can we compete in the highest level of African football? Can we have more players?